Ladies and gentlemen, sudden disruption in coal supply chain often leads to critical stock levels and ultimately the entire power network gets imbalanced. India requires around 0.65 kgs of coal to produce 1 unit of electricity. To satiate the coal-fired power generation of 951 billion units, approximately 615 million tons of coal was burned at the power plants during FY21. The situation this year is alarming and India is at a major risk of power cuts. Coal inventory at power plants fell to a low of 8.08 million tons at the end of September 21, sufficient for 4 days of power generation, and even the decline in the power generation has failed to increase the coal stock levels, as prolonged closure of several power plants added pressure on the remaining units to raise their generation schedules. The government is adamant that there is ample coal availability in the country to meet the power demand. However, the ground reality is that the coal stock is steadily falling and the situation remains critical to such an extent that several states and power companies have raised their concerns of coal shortage and the situation of eventual power cut is looming. As on 7th October 21, the coal stock level fell to a new low of 7.3 million tons, with many power plants facing acute coal shortage. The government has informed that the dispatch of coal from all the sources was 1.92 million tons, while the consumption was 1.87 million tons as on 9th October 21. This means at present rate there will be a build-up in inventory of 0.05 million tons on a daily basis. Assuming similar levels of coal supply demand prevails, the power plants would accumulate 27 million tons of coal stock against the normative requirement of power generation of 14 days in around 400 days. However, it is important to note that coal supply would improve post-monsoon and the power demand is likely to slow down with the onset of winters. This implies that the burden on power plants would ease and the coal stock replenishment will take place actually at a faster rate. Nevertheless, the situation is expected to remain critical and there is a strong possibility of power cuts in pockets, which will mostly affect the industrial sector. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to www.coalmin.com for further updates on coal and coke markets.